guys, hi friends, hi family, hi everyone that's subscribed lately. Thanks for subscribing. It's Saturday and I felt like I really wanted to get salad and smoothies, but I saw that Ree Burger has just opened up the street from where I live, so I've come to Ree Burger. Do you want to come inside with me? I wonder if it's open. They have plant-based burgers as well, like plant-based beef. So I could get like a plant-based chicken patty or a beef patty if I still want to eat vegan, because sometimes I do eat vegan, but like at the moment I'm not worried. I'm an all-rounder at the moment, but I was vegan for like 8 years, so I've got like halloumi burgers, which would be a good option, just to have something easy. Or I could have a meat-based burger, which all of their burgers are really good. Me and Mum went there out in the country where she lives, so I really wanted to get a smoothie today too, but we'll see. So they've got a deal on, which is like midday munchies, where you can get fries and a burger for $15.50. Looks like you can get beef, like cheeseburgers, and like chicken burgers and stuff like that. You can also get a shake combo with a chicken burger, so any side of fries, a milkshake and any burger for $12.50, which sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So like, let's go in. I think there were some guys online that I knew that ended up coming in and buying different burgers and stuff, so they've already done it, but I'll do it too. I'll just pause while I order. Guys, I'm going, you probably can't hear me. I'll probably have to cut out the music in the background. They might pick up on the copyright, or I'll go outside for a sec. I'm going swimming tomorrow. Down at the beach. Not at the beach, but at a swimming pool next to the beach where I grew up in New Brighton. Me and my friend are going to... We also make barista coffees together. We're going to go to... I'm going to try lose a little bit of weight too when I go to the swimming pool, because all the swimming pools that we have, there's like quite a few of them now, and they're building a new one in the city. Has like gym equipment and gyms and like exercise classes and stuff, so like I can go to them anytime by myself and make friends as well as going swimming with my friends. So I'm gonna go swimming. We're gonna go aqua jogging. I don't know if you guys will get to see it, but I could film the inside of the pool, show you what our swimming pools are like in New Zealand, well, in Christchurch, and then yeah, and then I'll take you guys to back to the coffee shop. That'll be fun. So I just thought I'd just do a quick upload and say hello. This could be good for like a shorts video, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see how I go with the burger. I'm gonna open my drink soon. I ordered the vegan chicken patty burger I added an egg, because I really am craving eggs right now. It's got heaps of mayo in it, so that'll be yum. And then I just ordered a combo, so it has chips and the drink. I was gonna order a shake, but I had a look at the shakes and decided that I really felt like having bubbles instead of ice cream today, so that's what I ordered. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know these burgers are like exceptionally good. Like, I could be here all the time. But like, yeah, so I'll show you guys the burger that we have in New Zealand. So like, yeah, just do you guys would find it interesting if you're not from New Zealand, just to see like what they have in my neighborhood and stuff, that like they don't, you know, because all of this is sort of like American food anyway, or Australian, American, English, but we have it here now in New Zealand. So enjoying me being a new person, trying new things in my city. Okay, I'll be back soon. I'm just thinking, after I eat my burger, if I take you guys up shopping at Finders Keepers. I forgot my my stamp card so I can get discount, but I don't know where I put that. I'll check my wallet, but we can go anyway and just have a look. So my burger's ready. I'll just show you guys my burger. There's so many chips. I'll probably have this, hopefully I'll split this between lunch and dinner. I'll see how I go. I'll just maybe have something light for dinner, just a few snacks or something. We'll see. But look, hang on, I'll just turn the camera around. So here's the chips. There's so many chips in here. This is a really generous amount of food. But if for any Kiwis love burgers. That's the... I asked for an egg and he added an egg for me, so that was really nice. And that's the chicken patty. So I'll probably try quite a few of the burgers there. It'll probably be really hard to leave. Such a good, it's such a good store. I lived in another area of the city and Reburger opened. It was the first, like, I hadn't ever heard of it before, and it opened about 3 years ago out in my old neighborhood. And then I moved. And then I was at another neighborhood visiting my ma, and we went to Reburger again, and then I moved out here, and I was like, oh man, I really miss Reburger, even though it only just opened a few years ago. And so they opened out here. I'll just have one bite, and then I'll turn the camera off, and then I'll look for my my tag for the store. What I mean is for the op shop. I'll see if I've got my tag. That is a very, very, very good burger. That is so good. Okay, I'm done. I just drove around my whole neighborhood. Not this neighborhood, sorry, my old neighborhood. So I parked up and ate the burger. And then I went for a drive to look for an op shop. I don't know if it's a public holiday, but none of the op shops were open, and I drove around for like an hour. And now I'm literally really goddamn tired. So I'll probably go upstairs and just like put away the groceries, which I can share with you now what I got. Yeah, so none of the op shops are actually open today. Yeah. I was just driving from my old neighborhood down by the beach, and yeah, it's really, it's not good out there. It still looks like there's been an earthquake, which there was 15 years ago, but it still looks like it still looks the same as when I left. But I got a massive bag of laundry powder. Instead, I just chose to buy it in bulk. I think it's like $10 or $12 for, let me see, I'll have a look. Oh, it was $25. I should have got the cheaper one. That's 10 kgs though, so that's pretty good, eh? 10 kgs of laundry powder for 25 bucks. For some reason I thought it was 15 bucks for a bag of that. That's still really good. I'm glad that I bought it, because it means like it'll last a really long time, way longer than just buying a small one. I got the last bag, well, the last bag that they had out, and then it's so depressing when that happens, eh? I wish they'd just stock up the shelves properly, but I guess they want people to spend more money on like the higher quality ones. And then I got a litre of body wash, which is mango and coconut, by a brand called Enya, which I really like because I tried that ages ago when I was living at the beach. Oh yay, my friend just texted back because we're going swimming tomorrow out at the beach. I don't think I want to go back. They were having like a food stall up at the New Brighton ramp when I drove past. I couldn't access any of the streets because they had all the road cones up. So it was really depressing going out there. I felt miserable. I don't know if it's a good place to live anymore. Maybe in 20 years time, if they like tear down all the shops and the supermarkets and build all new stuff, it might be a good place to live. But right now I just feel like it's for people who are non-existent, to be honest. I know I sound like a bitch, but it's crap out there. Shots fabric softener, I got 2 litres for $6, which is the budget version at the warehouse. The warehouse is just like a cheap department store full of clothing and necessities and garden stuff, which I love the garden centre. At every garden centre, I love every garden centre, but they do have a really, really relaxing garden centre. I don't know if it was another warehouse located elsewhere in the city somewhere that I was at late at night, because some of them are open really late at night, and I was just walking through and I could see these beautiful botanic plants, and I was shopping with my friend and we were just having like an amazing time just shopping and looking at botanic plants. I can't remember what warehouse that was. If it was, I don't think it was the rural warehouse. I don't remember, but anyway, it was really good. I just haven't really taken the time to look for any of the shops. I haven't been walking around very much. I've been really tired. Like, walking around the shops and the mall 24/7 is an extremely exhausting experience. I only go in there for an hour if I get time, which I still think is enough time to spend a ton of money and actually show something for it. So the op shop haul will be happening. I just need to go upstairs into the apartment, make sure that I go on the day that the shop is open, if there's no public holidays or anything, and then find my tag so I can buy the clothing, and then every time you spend $10 you get a hole punched in your card, and then you accumulate each time you spend, and then you can redeem a really good discount when you get to the end of the card. So that's what I plan to do. It's a really good op shop. I'll take you guys there. I'll keep the vlog completely separate so that we can spend like a really good amount of time just doing an op shop. And I promise that's absolutely coming. And it will be happening this week. I'm getting onto it. But now that I'm settled and I've got everything and I've done all my cleaning and organizing and my time management is improving, I also got Market Kitchen reduced fat milk 2 litres because I was at the warehouse and they had milk. So it saved me going into another store. I was so tired though. By the end of this, I spent $40, but at least I got all the products that I really needed, and the fabric softener, which like I just wanted because I wanted the fabric softener because I wanted to use it on my towels to keep my towels soft in case the towels start to go. Just keep the towels around for a bit longer, and like maybe even some of my clothing could use a little bit of fabric softener. So we'll see how the fabric softener goes. I'll try to keep up with that as well. There's lots of cheap cleaning products available at that store. So I also picked up a, I don't know what it was called, but I got like window cleaner for the mirrors and the windows if I need to do the windows, but it's mostly so I can do the mirrors. I don't want to waste it on windows because I'm not a professional window cleaner. I'm just using it for the mirrors because it has a better finish. So I got window cleaner. They're all like $2 each. And then I got like disinfectant and like a cream cleanser for the showers. And then I got like dishwashing liquid, and I got gloves and toilet cleaner and toilet household spray. And then the one I got most recently, I think, I can't remember what it is, but I think it's like a general sort of like a multi-purpose cleaner. No, it's specifically for bathrooms. You don't have to waste all your multi-purpose cleaner on the whole house anymore. You can actually buy a massive 1 litre bottle for $3 at the department store and actually clean the bathroom. So you can do like the bathroom, because I'm a cleaner as well, I'm cleaning people's houses and stuff. So you can use the bathroom cleaner to do like the bathroom like walls and the floor. And then if the shower has glass, obviously I'll use the window cleaner on the inside and the outside. This is what I do. And then I have just bought like a whole bunch of rags, like massive kg bag full of rags. They're really good quality rags as well, you know, the microfiber ones. I just bought like a whole lot more. And so then yeah, so I'll clean the bathroom with window cleaner, and then I'll use the bathroom cleaner on like all the plastic and porcelain, or you know, like the walls and the bottom of the shower, whatever that's made of, polystyrene. And then like I'll do like the basin for like the whole front and on top and inside the sink. And I'll also polish the like the plug hole, and I'll polish the taps and around the taps, and then I'll make sure that behind the taps is also clean, and the where the wall meets the basin, I'll make sure that's done, and any like mirrors and stuff just gets done with the window cleaner, just like the shower walls. And then what else, guys, do you think about when you are cleaning? And I'm just doing like, yeah, so that's a really professional clean. But because when you're at home, obviously you don't care as much, so that's why it's not that professional at home. But I still like to clean my flat as well as I can, depending on if I've got time. But apart from that, yeah, and then I'll use the toilet cleaner that I bought. I'll use the toilet cleaner for the inside of the toilet, and then I use the new bathroom spray instead of the multi-purpose cleanser, which just cleans the whole house. You could do that and then continuously buy more and more and more and more, or you could make your own mixture with this, which is disinfectant, and then you just add water to it, like dilute the solution, and then you can like add 3 liters of cold water to 1 cup of this. But I would prefer just to put like a couple caps of this. This is not for children though. I don't recommend you guys showing this to the kids unless they're old enough to clean. But like I'll just put a few caps of this into like the shower or the bucket or the sink or whatever I've got, a bowl. if I need to use disinfectant. But this is just in case I run out of anything, or in case I feel like using this. But now I've got the bathroom cleaner, so I'll spray the toilet bowl with the bathroom cleaner because it's for the whole bathroom now. And then I will I will use the toilet cleaner. I'll put the toilet cleaner around the bowl, and then I will scrub the toilet, and then I'll get the rags. I'll get like 2 or 3 rags, and then I'll clean around the toilet really thoroughly and really rigidly, and kind of like manically. And then I'll do like the you know, I'll lift up the lid and I'll clean around the toilet, and I'll clean the toilet lid, and I'll clean the top, and then I'll clean the real lid, and I'll clean the top of the lid, then I'll clean the back of the toilet, and then I'll clean the whole like exterior of the toilet, and then I'll also clean the whole basin of the toilet, the whole toilet bowl underneath, where the whole bowl, I mean like the entire whole toilet bowl, so that the dust is removed from like the bottom of the toilet floor. So where the neck of the toilet is, you know, where the floor is, and then there's the toilet. So I'll clean from where the floor is, and I'll go all the way up the toilet front and take off all the dust and anything else that's there. So like if you have kids, there's always going to be like puddles and stuff, so it collects a lot of dust. So you just have to make sure that you can clean like any toilet basically, especially if you're a cleaner. And then a cleaner should be a good cleaner, and then I just do the best that I can. So I'll just use those 2 products. If I don't have floor cleaner for mopping, like heating up a bucket of hot water and then adding floor cleaner and then a mop, if I don't have that available with me, most of the places I've worked already have supplies, but I bring my own supplies, and I try to use my own supplies. But if I cannot find the correct cleaner, I use the disinfectant. I'll just put like 2 caps of this into the hot water, and then I will scrub the floor. Sometimes there are stubborn marks in places on floors, and you just have to get another additional rag and just make sure you go around and have a look at the floors. Even the skirting boards where the wool meets the floor sometimes gets little bits stuck in there, and it makes it look unclean. So I'll take another rag out and just have a look at that if I need to. And also I will make sure that after I've cleaned the toilet with the rags that I'm using, I add a dry rag, a clean rag, and I dry everything. And I make sure I do have enough rags to do each part of the bathroom completely separately. Even though I'm using the same cleaning products, the rags are separated, and I'll use 3 for the toilet, 3 for the 2 or 3 for the shower, and then maybe like 2 for the basin, just 1 to clean it and then 1 to dry it. Unless I actually invest in buying a few hand towels that can dry things, I could probably just buy like 2 old hand towels and get everything really dry. And then what else? So that's the bathroom. And then yeah, so I always use cleaning products. I don't use anything like vinegar or like things that people use that they think is entertaining. I won't use those. I'll just use real cleaning products. Because I did work at a hotel for a while, making professionally made beds and professional cleaning, as well as working in people's homes for 5 years, and thoroughly cleaning everything with people there to supervise me. And so then I'll move to the kitchen. I don't do my cleaning in any specific order, but sometimes I will start by vacuuming the house and then mopping the floors. so that the whole house feels like it's being prepared. In my mind, vacuuming the whole place makes it feel prepared. But if you've got a really messy place and you're making a mess, sometimes it's easier to clean. It could, in some people's minds, it could be easier to clean the bathroom and the kitchen first, in case there's additional crumbs and things that fall onto the floor. If you're cleaning, you might want to vacuum last and then mop last. And I also do, if there's like laundry available, I'll put the laundry into the I'll put the laundry on. Or if there's no laundry, I'll just pick up any laundry that's hanging around, and sometimes I'll just put that into their machines, or into, I try to have a little bit of a system where if there's some laundry to do, it gets processed depending on when I arrive. Some people will say that they would prefer to do it at a specific time, or they've already done it, or if I know that there's some, I can just put the laundry into the machine, and I don't always turn the machine on. I just usually do it to, so I have access to the, so it's easier to clean the floors and stuff. So you guys are really lucky, because I will think, I'll be like really thoughtful, and I'll do whatever I can to help. And so yeah, and then like I'll use the multi-purpose cleaner to do the kitchen, and water, and dishwash if I need the dishwash. It depends. I could just be polishing things. In that case, I usually just use a clean one of these rags, and I'll just dampen it with water, and then I'll just go over it, and I'll use the other end of the rag that's dry, and then I'll just make sure I dry it. If it needs extra polishing, then I might use a different product, or I might go and find a different product. But and then I just make sure that if there's like a stove top or a microwave, that it gets cleaned, or at least actually that it does get cleaned, because even if it looks clean, you still have to just wipe everything out and make it clean anyway, because what if I can't see correctly? I still need to clean it. And if another cleaner's already been there, you still do need to go over it and clean it again, because that's how they, so anyway, and then I don't add anything to the floors while I'm vacuuming, unless it's specifically requested of me, or if I'm spending 8 hours at the house, then I might do something like that if that ever happened again. And then I'll mop the floors and make sure the floors are dry, or make sure that they're drying and that the people around are aware that the floor's wet. And then what else, guys? What else do I do? I think that's it. Can you guys think of anything else? Oh, just making sure, like, if there's any rubbish bins inside the house, I will, like, clean out the bins by taking the bins out, but I'll also go over the lids, if the lids, have food, like if we spill our food on our rubbish lids. Does that make sense? That I'll just get another rag, or the end of the day rag, or whatever that you've already used. If you don't really care, you can just grab a rag that's wet, and usually I know exactly what rag to use. I'll just wipe the top of the rubbish bin down and just remove any of the dust or spills from the top of the lid, so that it looks clean. And if there's recycling and stuff, I can just take that down to the recycling bins, because I usually know how to spot a recycling bin, because I'm a resident here too. So what else? I bring a bucket too, because it's really handy to carry all the rags that I need. And if I'm going to more than one house, guys, I'll just put like a bunch of rags in there to start, and then I'll use them, and then I'll remove all of them. I'll put them in the dirty wet pile so I can wash them, and then I'll drive straight to the next house, and I'll have another set of rags ready to go, and then I'll chuck them into the bucket. So yeah, that's like how I clean bathrooms and kitchens. And I just go over the surfaces of the cupboards, not just the benches, but like the actual cupboards and the handles as well. Sometimes there's like door handles and light switches. It's just like if you get really like bored and you've got extra time, sometimes it's good to like do that. You know, if you've got more time on your hands, you can do things like polish the door handle. Well, not polish them, but just like remove any fingerprints. Well, not remove fingerprints, but if things get really greasy, it's okay to just wash the light switches and the door handles. I'm just trying to think of anything else that I may do when I'm there, other than vacuum, mop, look for like something on the floor. If I need a rag, I need to get that off with my hands, that's fine. And then surfaces in the kitchen all get done, and then checking inside microwave and oven door. Just make sure the oven door is clean and like the oven is clean. And if anything goes wrong, I just ring up and say, or I just let the tenant know, just hi, you know. But like just trying to think of, I was just trying to share with you guys how I actually do clean. What else is there? There is something else that I just thought of, but I've forgotten. It's like just another wee cleaning quirk that I also do or add, which is like I can't remember what it is now, but I think it's just like dusting or something, just like removing dust. Guys, there are more wee things other than that, and for some reason I've forgotten what they are. But yeah, just making sure that when I do clean, I have everything up here sort of going, you know, everything up here is still ticking. Okay, that's all. I'm going to take my groceries up to the apartment now, which is just my milk and my laundry products, and I need to go and change the kitty litter box, which is going to be a rather large task that I may do tonight, or I may do tomorrow, because I also have dishes to do tonight. And yeah, if I think of anything else, I know there's more that I do, but if I remember what they are, I'll let you know. But that's quite a lot already. It's enough to keep me busy for like an hour and a half or longer. So anyway, take care and enjoy yourself over the weekend, and just like drive safe, and like take care of your friends and your family. And yeah, thanks for subscribing. Bye.